500 questions. I've done a slight lighting change. I've just shifted it further into the red part of the hue wheel because I can. So you have been all amazingly generous so far. I've also noticed we've got some more donations come through that I've not noticed yet. Effrontery with $20.69 saying, funny numbers. Thank you for making it end with 69. And Inca with a $20 donation with no comments there. But thank you very much for that donation there, Inca. $420.69, yeah. They're clearly the best numbers, yes. And also, just noticed Yoshi 2010 subscribing with Prime there while we had the break there. Thank you very much for that subscription there. Also greatly appreciated. As I say, all of the bits and bits and subs that I'm getting during this stream, I'll put mine towards the Tiltify and to Save the Children. Let me cut back to me. Hey, it's a me. Hi, I'm a me. So, Lucario, you are still standing here with us. Congratulations. You've earned the right to see the next 50. The next 50 are authored by Cola of our Quiz Night community. Cola is their 50 coming up now. Are you ready to see the next 10 categories before you, Lucario? Here we go then. And they are politics, age-ed literature, last lines, last lyrics, children's media, The Fresh Prince, world geography, the Americas, British comedy, and alcoholic beverages. Any of those tickle your fancy? Oh, I've not unmuted the Discord. One moment, sorry. Just need to refire everything. There we go, you should now be coming through back again. Sorry, thank you for catching that, Tantasar, so hopefully you should be able to hear it. So yeah, what tickles your fancy here?
A few nice ones, a few that I'm not so keen on, but them for a bit, I think. Let's start with world geography.
Okay, starting with world geography, and we're starting off with the top 10 challenge.
Okay.
So let's pick a sideline player that may or may not be playing this question, depending on your decision. Tantusar from Aussie land. Tantusar, if you are still around, make yourself available. You are still around, yes. So let's get Tantusar into the studio, and then, well, actually depends on your decision here, Lucario. Do you want to see this question on world geography, this top 10 challenge, or do you want Tantusar to see it?
Let's let Tantusar see it. I think the chat wants that. Okay,
Tantusar, welcome to the game. How you doing?
Hi.
What stupid time is it in Australia at the moment?
Well, it's funny that for everyone else, this stream has been running for a little over 5 hours. For me, it has run for 6.
Well, I can see that my counter has counted over to the 6-hour mark for my stream so far, from the countdown start.
Excluding the countdown. Yeah. For 6 hours of the stream, because we've just now ticked over daylight savings.
Oh, that wonderful little edge case as well. Daylight savings happening is a thing, yes. So, welcome, Tantusar. You have been designated to play this top 10 question in world geography. Are you ready?
No, but we're going to do it anyway, aren't we?
We are indeed going to do it anyway. So, let's see the question. Name 5 of the 10 longest land-based mountain ranges. This is according to the CIA World Fact Book. This list does not include submarine mountain ranges. Tantusar, 15 seconds.
Andes.
Yep.
Blue Mountains.
Yep.
The Himalayas.
Yep. That is time. Did get 3 there. Andes, Himalayas, and Kulun Mountains.
Yeah.
Any others springing to mind?
No.
No. Okay.
It's all right for 3:30 in the morning.
That's a reasonable performance, yeah, for that weird time. Lucario then takes the win there and adds an extra $1,000 to their total, makes it 21,000. Let's have a look at the other answers. Could have also said the Appalachians, the Atlas Mountains, the Great Dividing Range, the Rockies, the Transantarctic Mountains, and the Urals. Those are the other possible answers up on the board that we did not get. So, Tantasar, it's a quick visit, but maybe we'll see you again later on in the stream. And maybe you'll be asleep. I don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and we will catch you later, Tantasar. Okay, Lucario managing to win out on that particular exchange by doing not really much apart from deciding. So, where do you want to go next?
Let's see what British comedy is like.
British comedy. Question is, which British actor portrayed Tim in Spaced and various roles in the Cornetto trilogy, including Shaun in Shaun of the Dead? 10 seconds.
Simon Pegg.
That it is, yes. That it is, directed by Edgar Wright. Co-wrote and directed Edgar Wright in those cases. Well played, another 1,000 on the board for you. Let's keep going.
Let's try the Fresh Prince.
Let's try the Fresh Prince. With which alliteratively named DJ did the Fresh Prince release the 1991 hit Summertime? 10 seconds.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
That it is indeed, yes. Very well played. Another 1,000 on the board for you. And another pick.
Let's keep on heading round a bit. Let's go Last Lyrics.
Last lyrics. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Croons Frank Sinatra at the end of which swing classic? 10 seconds.
Fly Me to the Moon.
That it is indeed, yes. Another 1,000 on the board. Let's keep going.
Let's go Last Lines this time, please.
Last lines. The question is, in a 1991 film, which character's final line is, I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner? 10 seconds.
Hannibal Lecter.
That it is, yes. From The Silence of the Lambs. Another 1,000 on the board. You're now on a quarter of 100,000.
Hey. Okay.
So let's keep going.
Let's try children's media.
Children's media, and it's a top 10 challenge, another top 10. So let's see who the sideline player is that may or may not play this question. It is Pokernuts. Pokernuts, earlier on with the massive donation of $342.17, now takes their opportunity in the sideline seat. However, it is your decision, Lucario, if you want to play this top 10 or if you want Pokernuts to play the top 10.
I'll let Pokernuts play the top 10.
Okay, Pokernuts is going to play it. So just wait for Pokernuts to join here in the studio. And then we'll be on their way. Just waiting here. Pokernuts, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, yes, indeed. Australia's definitely calling at the moment. We just had Tantasar, and now you've got yourself Pokernuts. And thank you for that amazing donation earlier of over $300. That is immensely generous of you. But you now have to do well here in this top 10. And you give me 5 of the correct answers of the 10 possible. And you'll be able to put a strike on the board here for Lucario. You ready to play?
Give it a shot.
Okay, here we go. Name 5 of the 10 sweet or savoury treats the Very Hungry Caterpillar ate on Saturday in its 1969 book. 15 seconds.
Apple, pear, plum, cherry, strawberry, watermelon, banana, oranges.
You answered so quickly, I was like, am I missing some answers? No, I'm not. It's only watermelon you actually got out of that exchange. Lucario, did you have any other possibles here?
No, I would have said apples, oranges, all those sort of things. I thought they would all be correct.
The only fruit on the board that I can actually see, really, is watermelon. The others aren't actually really fruits. I mean, the other one is a vegetable there, yeah.
As 8 points out in chat, the ones you named are the ones he ate on Monday through Friday.
Oh, Saturday.
On Saturday you're asking for, not the Monday through Friday. Ugh, unlucky. Unlucky there,
I
Pokenuts.
remember having that as a childhood book, and it was also one of the questions on Google that a little while ago. So I thought, oh yeah, okay, I've got this. Oh well.
So you did list some answers, but unfortunately for the wrong days there. Does mean
That's
Lucario
all right.
wins. The exchange adds another 1,000. Let's look at the other answers. There were cake, cheese, cupcake is different, ice cream, the cone, lollipop, pickle or gherkin, pie, salami. The other one we didn't get was sausage, but you did get
And in my head, I'm
watermelon.
just seeing the pages of the book go from flipping over in my mind's eye, and like, yep. So, all right, well played, Lucario.
Oh, well. So that means Pokenuts, you're going to be joining the audience again, but maybe you'll get picked again in a little bit later on in the stream. But for
We'll
now,
see what
thank you very much.
happens. Thanks
Indeed,
for having me
indeed.
on for now.
No worries. Thank you very much for donating so much. So, Lucario back in control. 38 questions you've seen so far. What's going to be the next one?
Let's go to the Americas, please.
The Americas. The question is 100 Years of Solitude author Gabriel Garcia Marquez was born in which South American country? 10 seconds.
Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, Uruguay, Paraguay, Brazil, Guyana, Suriname, Chile, Peru.
I'm amazed you managed to dodge it.
Said them all apart from the correct one.
Yeah, I think so. I think you mentioned... Oh, no, Ecuador's another one you didn't mention. But strike of the board, the one we were looking for there was Colombia.
Okay.
Colombia was what we were looking for there, I'm afraid. Yes, I got Dave getting there. It's a strike on the board, but there's plenty of questions up there that we can use to clear that strike. So where do you want to go next?
Let's go back to world geography, please.
World geography. In which country is the main campus of the University of the South Pacific? 10 seconds.
USA, South Africa, Fiji.
Fiji, yes. Yes, situation just outside Fiji's capital of Suva. That's what we're looking for. Clear that strike. Wasn't your first answer, so no more money, but you're on $26,000 so far. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let's try some alcoholic beverages, please.
Some alcoholic beverages. Here's your question. In 2019, fans of which beer brand were encouraged to create the biggest WhatsApp chain on Instagram? 10 seconds.
Budweiser.
It is indeed. I purposely did not want to call it as WhatsApp because that may be giving it too much away, but WhatsApp indeed. And Keshi Head joining in there. From the audience, another 1,000 on the board makes it 27,000 now in total. 41 questions you've seen so far. We keep going.
Let's try aged literature, please.
Aged literature. Here's the question. Dating from 400 BCE, the epic Sanskrit poem of Mahabharata is an important text in what religion? 10 seconds.
Hinduism, Sikhism, Buddhism.
Hinduism is right. Well played. At 1.8 million words in total, the Mahabharata is the longest epic poem. And another 1,000 on the board. 28,000 now your total. Only 2 away from making it 30,000. Where are you going next?
I'm gonna have to do politics at some point, so let's start it off now.
42 complete. Hang in there.
Thank you very much for the sub there. In fact, yes, 42% complete so far. We shall continue to hang on in there. Politics is the question, the category question. Here we go. A theocracy is a form of government where the leadership, laws, and customs of a country are informed by what concept? 10 seconds.
God, religion.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Can accept deity, God, faith, belief system, or anything along those lines yet, but religion is what we have up on the board. Another 1,000 to you. Very strong player here. Let's keep going.
Can we do politics again, please?
Absolutely, we can. Who was the second US president to be impeached 130 years after Andrew Johnson was tried for high crimes and misdemeanors in 1868? 10 seconds.
Nixon. Not Nixon. Johnson. No.
It'll be an easy form for an American, probably,
Clinton.
but
Clinton, isn't it? Yeah. Clinton.
Clinton would be the right answer, yes. Bill Clinton or William J. Clinton was what we were looking for there. That is a strike on the board, but it's got plenty of questions up there to use to get rid of that wrong. Where are you going?
Go back to world geography, please.
Yes. But it is a battle, though, so let's pick an opponent for you. While I do that, I'm going to open up this container of cold coffee. It's Matt Clemson. He's just said that he's ready to do stuff now, and Matt Clemson has now been picked. Coffee to keep me awake. So just wait for Matt to join in, and then we'll be ready to start this battle on world geography. Hello there, Lingo Manic. Welcome. And Matt is the 40th contestant picked in this stream. And they're still all unique picks, which means my system is still working at the very least, it sounds like. Matt, welcome to the game. Welcome to 500 Questions.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Good,
nice to meet you, Giles.
Okay. Fine. If you're going to be like that. So, this is a battle on world geography. We go to Lucario. Would you like to lead or follow in this exchange?
I will follow, please.
You're going to follow. So, Matt, you're going to be answering first here on this question. Excluding India, name the 20 countries with 7 or more distinct land neighbours. There's no more information other than that. Matt, you're answering first. 5 seconds.
Switzerland?
I'm afraid.
Geography. It's always geography.
Not on that list, I'm afraid. No. I've got a list of countries here with 6 neighbours, which include Italy, Afghanistan, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Chad, Iraq, Libya, South Africa, and South Sudan. But Switzerland does not feature on that list either, so it's 5 or fewer. So it's a very swift entry and departure for you there, Matt.
At least I got everything set up now.
Oh, that's good. Lucario, we clear out that strike for you. Give yourself another 1,000. You're up to $30,000 now in your bank.
Hey.
Let's have a look at all of the answers that we're not seeing. In fact, Lucario, do you want to give a potential couple of answers?
China, Russia, Germany. I think that's what we're
China, Russia, and Germany all have been up there, yes. Let's quickly look at them all. Algeria, Austria, Brazil, China, the DRC, France, Germany, Hungary, Iran, Mali, Niger, Poland, or Niger, should I say, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Sudan, Tanzania, Turkey, Ukraine, and Zambia. Those are all the answers we could have had up there. So, yeah, as I say, Matt, it's a swift hello and a swift farewell. So,
have a lovely time.
And that's what you get for calling me Giles.
I'll take only Bendy Giles.
So I'll catch you later then, Matt.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. So, 45 questions you've seen so far, Lucario. 30,000 in the bank. And 0 strikes now on the board as well. Where are you going next?
Okay. Can we try the Fresh Prince again, please?
You can indeed try the Fresh Prince. The Fresh Prince is this question. Known as Q, which American producer and 28-time Grammy winner composed the Fresh Prince theme? 10 seconds.
Quincy Jones.
That it is, yes. He was also the show's exec producer of The Fresh Prince.
Okay.
I didn't know that when we were reading through the questions, but now I do know. And it makes it 31,000 now in your bank. And another pick.
Can we try politics, please?
You can indeed. The question is, which adjective meaning cunning, scheming, or duplicitous is derived from an Italian Renaissance diplomat and philosopher? 10 seconds.
Machiavellian.
Absolutely it is, yes. Niccolò di Bernardo de Machiavelli, the Italian Renaissance diplomat, philosopher, and writer. Another 1,000 on the board for you makes it 32,000 now in your bank, and you're 3 away from your own personal 50. Really strong competitor. Let's keep going.
Can we do politics again, please?
Yes, indeed you can. It is a top 10 challenge, though, so let's pick a sideline player. So, Dogfish is the sideline player. Do you want to play this question on politics, or do you want Dogfish to play this question on politics?
It could be something nice, it could be something bad. I think I'll play it. I think I've passed a few of them recently, so I'll take this one.
Okay, so Lucario, you're going to play this question. Dogfish, just sit around because he might still be needed afterwards. So Lucario, question is for you. Give me 5 of the 10 possible answers in 15 seconds. Name 5 of the 10 Conservative or Labour Party leaders that have lost a general election since Harold Wilson in 1970, and if a leader has lost more than one election, they only count as one answer. 15 seconds.
Corbyn, Miliband, Kinnock, Foot, Major, Blair.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
All good answers there, yeah. Do you want to give any more?
No, I think that's all I can bring to mind, I think.
All right, well, it is correct. You have succeeded in the top 10, gets you another 1,000. Effrontery going wow in chat. I mean, I agree. That was some very good naming there. Let's look at the full list there. You got those 2, Gordon Brown, Michael Howard, William Hague. And there are 2 more we didn't get with James Callaghan and also Edward Heath. Those were the ones we did not get to. But it doesn't matter, you got me 5 in those 15 seconds, so that's a win. And Dogfish, I'm afraid, yeah. It's just, again, a swift hello and a swift goodbye. You've not even done anything this time round. But maybe you'll get picked again later on in the stream.
Oh, sorry, you're prompting me. I do apologise. I've not
Sorry, I was leaving it as
yet.
an open-ended statement for you to make a remark. That was all. Do you want to say anything to? Do you want to say anything to stream?
Hi, bye.
Hi, bye. All right, we'll catch you later, Dogfish.
Ciao.
No. Actually, stays because he wasn't involved.
Oh, that's true. You're right. You're right, because he wasn't involved in it. You see, I'm forgetting my own rules. So, Dogfish, you have to stick around, actually, because you weren't actually involved in the top 10. You were picked for the sideline player slots, but not involved directly. So, do stick around. I completely forgot that rule. Thank you for catching that, score count. We continue on then, Lucario. 2 away from your personal 50. Where are you going next?
Can we finish off politics, please?
Finish off the politics. We can indeed. The question is, who led the Free French forces in World War II before being appointed provisional president of France at the end of the war? 10 seconds.
Charles de Gaulle.
Absolutely, yes. Charles-André Joseph Marie de Gaulle, born November 22nd, 1980 and died November 9th, 1970. So that's another 1,000 on the board. Makes it 34,000 out of 49 questions seen. So this is your personal 50th question now. What's it going to be?
Let's try Last Lines, please.
Last Lines. Okay, here it is. Which 1964 musical drama ends with the divisive line, Eliza, where the devil are my slippers? 10 seconds.
My Fair Lady.
That it is, yes. And another 1,000 on the board makes it 35,000 out of your personal 50. Very good going there. So that is the first sort of big milestone for you. Can you get to 100? Let's find out. So let's keep going on. Still no strikes on the board.
The Fresh Prince, please.
The Fresh Prince. Question is, in the TV series Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what was the family name of the Fresh Prince's Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian? 10 seconds.
Philip. Banks.
Banks it is, yes. That's another 1,000 because that was your first given answer, because I know you were talking about the Uncle Philip, so you won't accept that as an answer there. So, yep, an extra 1,000 on the board for you, and another pick. And a new cash leader, according to 8Binky. You are now the cash leader with $36,000.
Nice. Can we go Last Lyrics, please?
Last lyrics we can. Question is, what is the final lyric of the song that begins, we're no strangers to love, you know the rules and so do I? 10 seconds.
Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Is that what
it is? Yes.
Yep.
Very well played, yes. And sorry about the Rickroll, everyone, but that's just how it goes. Thank you, Colo, for writing that question in. Another 1,000 on the board, and we keep going.
Okay, let's try the Americas, please.
The Americas. It's a triple threat. Ooh. So you're going to have to give me the 3 correct answers. If you do so, you get an extra 3,000 in your bank. Here's the question. Which 3 countries in the Americas and Caribbean contain a Z in their common English name? 10 seconds.
Belize, Venezuela, and... Oh... No.
Oh, so close. So close. So, anyone in chat find that missing one? It is Brazil. Brazil is what we're looking for there as the biggest one indeed. So that is a strike on the board for you, Lucario, but still plenty of questions up there to use to clear that out. So what do you want to do? Where do you want to try and burn that X from?
Let's go world geography, please.
World geography. Question. Representing a sun rising over Bengal, the flag of which Asian nation consists of an offset red disc on a green background? 10 seconds.
Bangladesh.
That it is, yes. In the red circle, it represents the blood of those who fought for the independence of Bangladesh. Clear the strike, add another 1,000, makes it 38,000 now out of 54 questions seen so far. Let's keep going.
Okay, let's keep going with alcoholic beverages, please.
Alcoholic beverages. You would have done really well on the actual show, it would seem, but let's see. Let's keep going. Alcoholic beverages, the question is, the liqueurs, Vichy Ina Arata, can't even say, Vichy Ina and Arta, Guignol and Jijinha are all favoured primarily with which fruit? 10 seconds.
Orange, apple, plum, lemon, lime, strawberry, ginseng.
Unlucky there. You go for quite a few of the obvious ones. It's not as an obvious answer. Anyone out there? Polister's got it. Yes, a cherry. Yes, the Jijinha is a sour morello cherry specifically. The other ones there, the Vichy and Arta is a Romanian sour cherry, and the Gignol is French, which is wild cherries. Cherry, the answer we're looking for there. Strike on the board for you, but you're doing well here. You got some good categories up there that you can maybe clear that X with. What do you want to go for?
I think I'm best going back to world geography.
Okay, using the last of world geography to burn the X. Here's the question. Which river rises in Guinea, then flows through Mali, Niger, Benin, and Nigeria before finally entering the Gulf of Guinea? 10 seconds.
I don't know. Niger River.
It is indeed,
Congo,
yes. Absolutely is. Clue is in the question and you did notice it. Yeah, Niger or Niger. That's the answer we're looking for. Not played. Clear the X. Get another 1,000 on the board and you're one away from making it $40,000 in your bank. And that means world geography is now off the table, but you've got the other 9 categories to play with. So where next?
Can I try ancient literature, please?
Can indeed, but it is a battle. So Dogfish, bring yourself in, unmute yourself because...
Sadly, he is indisposed with dinner at the moment.
Oh, is he?
Oh.
Okay, so that does mean I'm going to... Unfortunately, that does mean I'm going to have to do a forced pick sideline player. So how do I do that again? I need to go to game. I need to go to force pick sideline player. So it does mean, Dogfish is going to have to sit out now. And we're going to be picking a sideline player. Hopefully, my override flag is going to work here, and it's now going to go through the sequence. Which it is. Good. Overrides on overrides. It is JB Henry the 14th. JB Henry the 14th, you have been picked in this battle. Are you around in Discord? Are you around? Nate Mickey seems to know who this is. It's a favourite of all the JB Henrys. Toby's going, yup, okay. Also, I just noticed Lingo Maniac with a $29 donation saying, we need more funny numbers. Oh, the total is now 1469. 69. Double nice.
Nice.
Okay. Double nice. Hello there, Bode Toy 321. Welcome.
No, I'm making fun of Toadboy. Toadboy's a regular viewer on my JB Henry.
So you want to be known as JB Henry? Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
So welcome, JB. This is a battle. Are you ready to play in said battle?
Yeah. I just was notified about this about 5 seconds ago, so let's do it.
Okay, so Lucario, you get the decision here. Do you want to lead or follow in this battle?
I'll follow, please.
I'm going to follow in this one. There's a bit of text in here, so listen carefully to everything I'm about to say. Name the 24 characters who are personally named in the title of any Shakespeare play. This is for the 36 plays in the first folio of 1623, plus 2 comedies and 1 history published later. Lost plays are not included. Regnal numbers must be given if they are needed. For plays in multiple parts, the name is only accepted once. Characters must be specifically named in the title rather than described. For example, the Jew of Malta is wrong. Finally, this list excludes Sir John Falstaff. With all of that information in your mind, get ready. Here goes. So, JB Henry, you're answering first. 5 seconds.
Othello.
Yes.
And Julius Caesar.
Yes.
Juliet.
Yes.
Romeo.
Yes.
Hamlet.
Yes.
And King Lear.
Yes.
King Henry V.
Yes.
King Henry IV.
Yes.
King Henry III.
Went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. You could have gone 6th and 8th, but not 3, I'm afraid. You may be thinking of Edward III or Richard III, though. Those are thirds, but no Henry III, I'm afraid, listed here. Just went the wrong way there. Unlucky there, JB Henry, but very well played in that battle. I certainly wouldn't have done as well as that. There is a win, though, for Lucario. Brings his total up to $40,000.
Wow, nice.
That is amazing. An amazing performance. No Antony or Cleopatra. They are on the list. Sheldon, let's quickly go over the full list. Antony, Coriolanus, Cleopatra, Cressida, Cymbeline, Edward III, Henry VI and the VIII, King John, Macbeth, Pericles, Richard II and III, Titus Andronicus, Timon of Athens, and Troilus. Those were all the other answers that we could have accepted on that question. Unlucky there, JB Henry, just did not find the right names there. But thank you very much for playing, and maybe you get picked again later on in the stream and maybe have a second chance at getting in on the main podium. But for now, thank you very much.
Thank you. Well done, Lucario.
Thank you very much. Well played.
Okay, and Lucario is still in control. No strikes on the board.
Yeah.
25 questions left in this 50 to play now. Where are you going next?
Okay, let's try children's media.
Children's media. Question. Which MMO aimed at children, which provided users with an igloo home and minigames to play, was closed by Disney in 2017? 10 seconds.
Club Penguin.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
What a game.
Despite being closed, various people have tried to run the old Shockwave files on private servers, but now obviously Shockwave is certainly dying a thing. The support in all the browsers is dying now. Anyway, that's another right answer, first right answer, and another 1,000 on the board. Doing remarkably well.
Let's try last lyrics, please.
Last lyrics. Which sitcom's closing theme is called Tossed Salad and Scrambled Eggs? 10 seconds.
Frasier.
Yep, it is indeed. Baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Good answer there. Another 1,000 on the board. Makes it $42,000 now. And another question to go for.
Let's try Age of Literature again, please.
Age of Literature. The question. The medieval script Ogham represented a predecessor to which language still spoken across Ireland and parts of Scotland? 10 seconds.
Celtic, Irish Gaelic.
I'll accept Gaelic, yeah. Gaelic is a good answer there, yeah. I'll accept that. The original form of Ogham represented approximately 80 sounds from Gaelic with 20 symbols arranged in 4 groups of 5. So, another right answer, but not your first, so no extra cash this time round. 60 personal questions you've seen now so far.
Okay.
Let's get up to 70.
Well, it's not worked so far, but I'll go back to the Americas, please.
Back to the Americas. Don't Cry For Me Argentina is a song from which Weber and Rice musical? 10 seconds.
Evita.
That it is indeed, yes. Another 1,000 on the board. 43,000 now. And another question.
Let's go back to alcoholic beverages.
Alcoholic beverages. It's another battle. So we're going to have to pick an opponent for you. It is Lingo Maniac 88. There's going to be your competitor this time round. If you do want to join the game, that is the lobby code there, CZZU. But be aware, you do need to have a mic and be able to join us here in Discord. So get yourself on Discord first and get your audio set up ahead of time so that you are ready whenever you are picked. And we have a Lingo Maniac in here. Hello there, Lingo Maniac. How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the game. You're into... Technically, the sort of I mean, it's yeah, we're doing well here on the number of questions so far. So, Lingo Maniac, do you think you're going to be able to win in this battle?
I have no idea, but we'll find out.
We will indeed find out. Okay, so do you want to lead or follow here, Lucario?
I'll follow, please.
Going to follow. So, Lingo Maniac, you're going to be answering first on this question. In a market worth $6.5 billion annually, name the 14 countries that export the most wine to the US by dollar value. No other information there. So Lingo Maniac, please, first answer, 5 seconds.
France.
Yes.
Spain.
Yes.
Italy.
Yes.
Chile.
Yes. Need an answer.
Portugal.
Yep.
Australia.
Yes. Need an answer.
Canada.
Yes.
Ooh. Mexico.
Ooh. Mexico's not on the list. So that means Lucario loses the battle. Lingo Maniac, you earn the right to remain here as the sideline player. Very well played. And Canada, a very good pick of answer there. But yeah,
I was afraid that was going to be wrong.
It is one of the 14 countries that export the most wine to the US by dollar value. We'll quickly look at the other answers, though. First strike on the board there for Lucario, and the answers were... Could have also said New Zealand, so Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, Germany, South Africa, Israel, and Austria, and of course the UK as well. We also export some wines as well. So those are the answers you could have given. Congratulations, Lingo Maniac, on winning the battle there. So you're going to remain in the sideline position for a little bit. So sit tight. Lucario, we come to you now on one strike. So we need to get rid of that strike. Where are you going?
Yes, we do. Let's try last lines, please.
Last lines. Which 2010 biopic ends in with Rashida Jones saying, "You're not an asshole, Mark. You're just trying so hard to be." 10 seconds.
The Social Network.
That it is, yes. Very well played. We clear that strike. Get another 1,000 on the board. Makes it $44,000 now. And another pick.
Can we go down to British comedy, please?
To British comedy? I guess so, we can do. Here's the question. Which multilingual comedians' stand-up routines include Cake or Death, Death Star Canteen, and learning French? 10 seconds.
Eddie Izzard.
That it is, yes. Very well played. Izzard speaks French and has performed stand-up shows in French, in fact, as well. And he's also begun to perform in German, Spanish, Russian, and Arabic. That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy polyglot. Very well played there. Another 1,000 on the board for you makes it 45,000. You're only 5 away from making it a half 100,000.
Okay, I'll try.
That is crazy town, that is. So, 64 questions personally seen so far. Which shall be your 65th?
Let's go British comedy again, please.
British comedy again. Which surreal comedian and regular on 8 out of 10 Catsters Countdown was also resident on the 2014 reboot of Celebrity Squares? 10 seconds.
Surreal comedian. Foot, is his name? Paul Foot? Not him. No, I don't know.
Oh, and that is a strike on the board. Lingo, would you have known this one?
I would have just rattled off names of anyone who I know has appeared on 8 out of 10 Casters Countdown.
I mean, that's a fair play to go for. Strike on the board. We're looking for the regular here, who's basically been on every single episode apart from Jimmy Carr, the host. It is Joe Wilkinson.
Yeah.
Joe Wilkinson, the surreal comedian. So that was what we're looking for. Never mind, strike on the board. We can clear that away, though. Where do you want to go next, Lucario?
Back to Last Lines, please.
Back to Last Lines. Ironically, which French performer shouts "non," the only spoken line, in Mel Brooks' film Silent Movie? 10 seconds.
That's Marcel Marceau.
Absolutely perfect, yes. Film both starring and directed by Brooks consists almost entirely of music and sound effects, but Marcel Marceau indeed shouts "non." Clear the strike, get another 1,000, makes it 46,000 on 66 questions seen. Only 4,000s away from making it 50,000. What next?
Okay. Alcoholic beverages, please.
Alcoholic beverages. Since 1964, authentic bourbon for US consumption is made from a mixture containing at least 51% of which grain? 10 seconds.
Rye, not rye, malt, oats, cereal.
Afraid I don't think I can accept any of those. No. Strike on the board. Anyone in chat know that one? Anyone in chat want to hazard a guess on that or Lingo?
Barley wasn't named yet, so...
Nope, not Barley either. Hallian and Carr would have given me an acceptable answer. Corn or maize, I will accept as answers for that particular thing. Yeah, 51% of maize. Okay, so is a strike on the board, but you've been doing well at being able to keep those at bay. So which category are you going to use to get rid of the X?
Can we finish off Last Lines, please?
Last one and last lines. This is the last line. In a 1969 film, which Wild West outlaw's final words to his partner are, "Good, for a minute I thought we were in trouble." 10 seconds.
Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid.
Yep, Butch Cassidy it is. Very well played. Get rid of the wrong. Add another 1,000. 47,000 from 68 questions. I mean, you are on target to be able to get 100 questions here, which would be just phenomenal. Another category.
Okay, children's media, please.
Children's media. In 1945, who composed The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra for a British educational film? 10 seconds.
Benjamin Britten, Elgar.
Benjamin Britten is correct, yes. And a great answer once again. Out of 69 questions, $48,000 in your bank. And we move on again. Nice indeed.
Age of literature, please.
Age ed literature. And the question is, waging war and variation of tactics are two of the chapters from which ancient Chinese treatise? 10 seconds.
The Art of War.
Yes, indeed, from Sun Tzu himself, The Art of War. Another 1,000 on the board makes it 49,000. You're now just 1,000 away from making it a cool 500,000, which is... I did not think anyone would get that far, to be honest, in this community game. But you are proving us all wrong here, Lucario.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
You are not there yet, that's true. I may have just jinxed it, but, well, where are you going to go next?
Can I get a question from the Americas, please?
I suppose we can ship one over from the Americas. Here's the question. The Colo Colo is a mystical creature who steals saliva from victims in which Latin American country? 10 seconds.
Mexico, Belize, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Honduras, Panama, Costa Rica.
Lucky. No, none of those matching there. Lingo, would you have had any clues here?
No.
Nope, not at all. Well, in this question pack written by Colo Colo, we have a Colo Colo question. Anyone in chat want to hazard a guess here? Peru says car 7th, not the right answer. No, we were looking for Chile. Chile is the answer there. The Colo Colo is from Chile. In Mapuche, the Colo Colo is has a serpent form with legs similar to a long rat with feathers. It is a strike on the board, but you can clear that out. There are still 11 questions left on this 50. Which one do you go for?
Let's go children's media, please.
Children's media it shall be. And we also got a donation there from JB Henry. Thank you very much for the $5.69. Nice. Now converting our total to not necessarily a funny number now of $1,475.38, which is still insane. Thank you very much for your generous donations, everyone.
More of an incentive for people who donate. Now we don't.
I suppose there is, yeah. For those people taking it out of balance means now people can bring it back to balance, I guess. So, children's media. The question, the category. Sorry, the question is. Coronavirus, vital statistics, and bacteria are some of the characters who have appeared in which Roman-era series of comic books by Goscinny and Uderzo? 10 seconds.
Asterix, the goal?
Yes, it is. Asterix, indeed. I honestly did not know about coronavirus being the name of a character, but there it is. Yes,
indeed. Must be
indeed.
quite new on that one.
David Bodicum can confirm that one because I think he adapted this question with that particular name, so you can ask David about that. But we clear the strike, add another 1,000, and it's $50,000 on the board, everyone. Big old applause from everyone there. 50,000 on the board. Unbelievable performance here from Lucario.
I'm applauding, but my mic isn't picking it up.
So. Can we get Lucario up to $100,000 on the board? Let's find out. Only 10 questions left in this 50. Lingo Manic is hoping there's at least a special up there still to play for. What's it going to be, Lucario? Which one do you want to play on?
Can I go for the Fresh Prince, please?
The Fresh Prince. Oh, there it is. There's a special. There's a battle. There we go. And information from David Bodicum in chat. Coronavirus was a minor character in Asterix and the Chariot Race, for your information there. Okay, so this is a battle. So Lingo Manic, you're going to be stepping up here on the Fresh Prince battle. I mean, are we going to be spitting rhymes? Let's find out. So, Lucario, you get to decide if you'd like to lead or follow in this battle.
I'm going to follow, please.
You're going to follow. Okay. I've been told to say something different this time round than what you'll actually see. So I'm actually going to read this stuff in reverse order, but it makes sense. And someone might superimpose some music later on. I don't know. But here we go. Just confirming you want to follow, sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, just confirming because I'm going crazy. So, going to follow. So Lingo, you're going to be answering first on this. Now, this is a story all about how the winner of this battle might take a bow by giving me words 7 letters or more from the lyrics of the show to earn yourself a score. So, name the 16 words in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song that contain 7 or more letters. Acceptable answers must appear in the TV theme version of the song because the release version was longer. So, only the TV theme version was acceptable. Any of them which are 7 or more letters long. Lingo, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Kingdom.
Yes.
Flipped.
Yes.
Philadelphia.
Yes.
Playground.
Yes.
Chillin'.
Chilling is acceptable, yes.
Relaxing.
Relaxing, yes.
Outside.
Outside, yes.
Shooting.
Yes.
Started.
Yes.
Trouble.
Yes.
Neighborhood.
Yes.
Pleaded.
Need an answer. Say that again.
Pleaded.
Afraid not. That was a very good battle, though. A very good battle. I always thought we would go all the way then.
I think I went album version at the end onto the second verse.
Unlucky
yeah,
there.
I begged and pleaded with him.
Yeah.
That song is a banger, though.
It really much is. But yeah, unfortunately, we were only looking for the TV theme version there. So that is a win to Lingo Maniac. So Lingo, you can sit right there. And it is a strike on the board. Let's have a look at the 5. You only missed 5 words that we didn't get. And they were, if we get to them, they were whistled, license, anything, thought, and finally. Those are the only 5 you did not get in that battle. So very well played, everyone there. That was a great battle. Lingo Manic is still assumed the sideline position because he did win the battle. Lucario, it is a strike on the board for you, though, so you can at least clear that strike off with another question. So, which category shall it be?
Let's finish off children's media, please.
Children's media, and it's another battle.
Another battle.
Oh boy!
I did say that there were going to be some more specials, so here they are, back-to-back battles. We're back in it this time on children's media, and again the question goes to you, Lucario. Would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
I'll follow again, please.
Follow again. So Lingo, you are answering first on this question. According to a Rotten Tomatoes survey, name the 20 Muppet Show or Sesame Street characters voted the best Muppets ever. Characters who are part of double acts are counted as separate answers on this board. Lingo, first answer, 5 seconds.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Yes?
Elmo.
Yes.
Grover.
Yep.
Big Bird.
Yep.
Miss Piggy.
Yep.
Ernie.
Yes.
Bert.
Yes.
Oscar the Grouch.
Yes.
Fozzie Bear.
Yes.
Gonzo.
Yes.
Galapagos or Snuffy.
I don't see that. Snuffleupagus is 23rd, I'm afraid, on my separate list. That is on a near miss. Other near misses were Count and Countess, Scooter, and Robin. Unlucky there, Lingo. Again, another great battle between you two there, getting half of the answers on the board. But it is now finally the end for Lingo Manic this time round. But very well played, Lingo, must be said. Let's quickly look at the other answers. Could have gone Animal, Beaker, Bunsen, Cookie Monster. And also could have gone with Pepe the Prawn, Ralph, Sam the Eagle, Statler, Swedish Chef, or Waldorf. Those are the other possible answers we had on the board in the top 20. Unlucky there, Lingo, but it was a great battle once again. This time, Lucario takes the win. So, well played, Lingo, but it is the end for you this time round. Maybe you'll get another chance later on in the stream.
Thanks.
But thank you very much for playing. Okay, Lucario managing to survive that battle on $51,000 now. I mean, absolutely, some very good competition there. And we now have 8 questions left to pick from now in this 50. So which shall it be?
Let's go last lyrics, please.
Last lyrics. Question. Which grunge anthem ends a mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido, a denial, repeating the final 2 words 9 times? 10 seconds.
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
It is indeed. From the album Nevermind. And another 1,000 on the board. 75 questions you have now personally seen out of the 500 in the game. So you're only 25 away from making it 100 personal questions. So you have British comedy with 2 left to pick from, and then just the ones on the right-hand side with 1 left on them.
Okay.
Lots of things.
Can I finish off the Fresh Prince, please?
Fresh Prince. Which holder of the record for the most hours on US television guested on the episode I Stank Hole in One? 10 seconds.
Johnny Carson, David Letterman, Bob Hope, Tiger Woods. No.
Unlucky, very unlucky. He's giving some really good answers there, but actually there was it's actually a game show host who also hosts a morning sort of morning show as well, or certainly many morning shows.
Bob Barker, maybe.
We were looking for Regis Philbin.
Oh, Regis Philbin. Oh.
Yeah, according to this, was on television for 16,746.50 hours. Almost an average of 1 hour per day throughout his entire 50-year career in TV.
Wow.
That is just phenomenal average, that is. It is a strike on the board for you, though.
Yeah. Let's go last lyrics, please.
Last of the last lyrics is... What 3-word term, also a yo-yo trick, is repeated 144 times in a 1997 Daft Punk hit? 10 seconds.
Around the World.
Around the world, around the world, around the world. Yes, indeed it is, yes. From the debut solo album called Homework, made it to #1 in the UK, US, and some other countries as well. Clear the strike, get another 1,000. 53,000 now on your bank. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions left to pick from now.
Okay, British comedy, please.
Penultimate British comedy question is... Which Monty Python member played Sir Bedivere in The Holy Grail and Brian's mother in The Life of Brian? 10 seconds.
Eric Idle, John Cleese, Michael Palin. No.
Oh no! Again, giving some good names there for Monty Python members, but you did miss one out. Anyone in chat can fill the gap? Yes, Matt can. Terry Jones. Terry Jones we're looking for there. Yes. Unfortunately passed away in January of this year. So strike back on the board. 4 questions left now in this 50 to pick from. So which is it going to be?
Aged Literature's works quite well, so I'll go to the top, please. Aged Literature.
Indeed, you've had a 100% record on this so far. Can we continue it? Which medieval Italian poet, who is generally known by 5-letter name, penned the narrative poem The Divine Comedy? 10 seconds.
Dante.
Absolutely. There's the full name there, Dante Alighieri, or Durante di Agliero degli Alighieri, or something along those lines. Trying to get some consonants out and vowels and in the right order. We clear the strike and get another 1,000. It's 54,000 now in your bank. And we have 3 questions left now in this 50. If you get one more right, then you're guaranteed to see the next 50.
Okay. Not great categories for me, but I'll go British comedy first, please.
Okay. Clearing out the British comedy is a triple threat, though. So you have to give me all 3 correct answers to get it right. And if you do so, you get an extra 3,000 in your bank. Here's the question. Name the 3 characters who have appeared on more episodes of Red Dwarf than Crichton. 10 seconds.
Lister, Rimmer, the cat.
Yes. Absolutely right. Arnold Rimmer, Dave Lister, and of course Kat. All good answers. Get another 3,000 on the board for that. Makes it $57,000 after 80 questions you've seen so far. You're guaranteed to see the next 50. You still have one Numerica's and one alcoholic beverage question yet to see. What's it going to be?
I'll go America's first, please.
America's it shall be. The question is, born in Trinidad, Brian Lara holds multiple records in which team sport? 10 seconds.
Cricket.
That it is, yes. Brian Charles Lara, a Trinidadian former international cricketer, widely acknowledged as one of the greatest batsmen of all time. Another 1,000 on the board for you, 58,000. And now the final question in this 50 is alcoholic beverages. And the question is, described as lip-smackingly sweet and sour, which urbane cocktail contains lemon vodka, triple sec, cranberry, and lime juice? 10 seconds.
Metropolitan, Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan, yes. Yes, specifically 45 mils of lemon vodka, 15 mils of triple sec, 30 mils of cranberry, and 10 mils of lime. Shake with ice in a cocktail shaker and garnish with some orange zest. There is your recipe for a Cosmo. Not your first given answer, though, so no additional money added. But we're now at the halfway point, folks.
Hey.
250 of 500 questions asked so far. Only 250 left to go for. Sorry?
It has to be pointed out, Lucario started that stack.
Yeah, Lucario's played through this entire stack. Yeah.
Wow.
So, how far can Lucario take this game? Can we get to 100 questions for Lucario? Can we get to $100,000 for Lucario? Well, we're not taking a break here. We'll be taking a break after the next 50. But I'm going to quickly look at some donations because I've just heard the ding go again. We got another donation there from Sanbai for $5.40. This is 125,250 Vietnamese dong. The event's been amazing. Thanks to everyone involved. Thank you very much for that donation, Sanbai. Greatly appreciated. The reason for 125,250 is he's doing a summation of all the numbers from 1 to 500 inclusive. Thank you very much for the donation, Sanbai. Greatly appreciated. And we are now going into the next 50. So thank you, Colo, for that 50. That was a really good 50. A lot of good fun. Even writing a question sort of about himself with Colo. And the next 50 that we're facing is Clive of Legends 50. So a lot of people in the community will know of Clive of Legend, writing some really damn good questions. So, are you ready to see the next set of categories, Lucario?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here we go. They are double acts, culinary traditions, in the funny pages, World's Fair, Fair Play, The Worlds of Shakespeare, Dr. Seuss, Bingo, Ladies' Man, and Man in the Moon. Those are the 10 categories for Clive of Legends 50 stack. Any of those tickle your fancy here, Lucario?
There's a few that are a bit cryptic. I'm going to have to see what they're about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's start with Fair Play. Let's have a look at Fair Play, question mark. Let's find out what it is. Which concept in maths did famous millionaire contestant Charles Ingram gave as his final answer to a question worth £1 followed by 6 zeros? 10 seconds.
A Google.
It is indeed a Google, which actually is 1 followed by 100 zeros. Just we're doing tongue-in-cheek for the £1 million question there with 1 followed by 6 zeros. Getting it right, add another 1,000. You're 1 away from making it 60,000 in your bank. And let's keep going.
I'll go Fair Play again, please.
Fair Play. Which figure skater does Margot Robbie play in a 2017 black comedy film that reframes her as the victim in the infamous attack on Nancy Kerrigan? 10 seconds.
Tonya Harding.
Absolutely perfect, yes. For the movie, Margot Robbie trained for 4 months with a skating choreographer. She also had body doubles whose heads were replaced with Robbie's. Very well played. Another 1,000 on the board, and we've got 60,000 in your bank. 84 questions you've seen, so you're only 16 questions away from seeing your own personal 100. My God, you're breaking all the records here. And you're still in a very strong position. No strikes on the board and a lot of categories to pick from.
Let's try Dr. Seuss, please.
Dr. Seuss. In 1974, the Washington Post printed Seuss's Marvin K. Mooney, Will You Please Go Now, with what politician's name replacing the title character? 10 seconds.
Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford.
Richard Nixon, perfect answer. The book contains the first ever instance of the word crunk, which has a completely different meaning in today's parlance. But another 1,000 on the board, I think it's at 61,000 and still going strong.
Man in the Moon, please.
Man in the Moon. It's a triple threat. So you need to give me 3 correct answers to this question. If you do, earns you another $3,000 to your bank. Name 3 of the first 4 men to have walked on the surface of the Earth's moon. 10 seconds.
Armstrong, Aldrin, Grissom, Johnson, Shepard.
Oh, unlucky. Did get Armstrong and Aldrin, but did not get any of the other 2. Anyone chat? Fill in the blank here on the other 2 here. Just very quickly. Anyone want to proffer? John Cena. Da, 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 da. No, not that one, I'm afraid. Not Michael Collins, no. No, we were looking for either Charles Pete Conrad or Alan Bean. Those are the other 2 that we did not get to there. But we did get Armstrong and Aldrin. So there is a strike on the board for you, but there are plenty of questions up here that you can use to clear it out. So where are we going next?
Can I try Fair Play, please?
Fair Play. It's a battle, so we need to get a combatant into here. Who's it going to be? It is Sheldon, party of me. Sheldon, party of me, if you get yourself into the Discord and you are in this particular battle. Any of the donations that have come in, let's find out. Not yet, no, but if you would like to donate them, there is a link there, rb.gy/KZHBM, or there is a command in chat if you do !donate, that gets you a clicky link. 100% of the donations through to the Tiltify link will go directly to Save the Children. I see none of it. You can also, if you would like to play a game, if you're not in the lobby code is CZZU, but you will need to have a mic to be able to play the game. Welcome, Sheldon. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm considering we're now past the halfway point. I'm feeling okay. However, I feel at about question 375 I might start flagging. So I'm reasonably okay, but we will see how we do in another 100 questions time. Sheldon, are you ready for this battle?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping to take somebody down today.
All right. Fighting words, that is. Well, if you do get this, then it gives you control of the game because there'll be a 2-strike scenario here. So, Lucario, you get to decide though. Would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
I will follow, please.
Going to follow. So, Sheldon, you'll be answering first on this question. Name the 36 country teams that have been stripped of at least 1 medal by the International Olympic Committee. Some countries may no longer exist. This list also excludes the known as unified team, which has no country designation to it. Sheldon, you're answering first. 5 seconds.
Russia.
Correct, yes.
Ukraine.
Yes.
Oh, Germany.
Yes.
The USA.
Yes.
The USSR.
Yes. Soviet Union, yes.
Canada.
Yes.
France.
No.
Damn.
Surprisingly not. France has not had any stripped medals in the Olympics
They've
by the
always
IOC.
been so outstanding.
Apparently so. So we only got 6 of the 36. There are another 30 answers up there. Yeah, Paul's saying good guy France, absolutely. East Germany, actually not on the list. Only Germany was on the list there.
Japan would have been a good one.
Norway, yes. Japan, not on the list.
Really?
Japan is not
Okay,
on the
I'd have
list.
gone too wrong anyway.
Australia, not on the list. Cuba is on the list. China is on the list.
You only named
you say,
Russia
Scott?
once, however.
However, there is a slight exception to the Russia rule. I mean, we also had Soviet Union, which is sort of that kind of world, but there's another answer up there that you needed to be specific for if you got it. Let's quickly go over the answers. Lucario did win that battle, so you get an extra 1,000 and clear the strikes, but let's look at the answers.
Good job.
Belarus, Kazakhstan, Bulgaria, Turkey, China, Spain, Hungary, Uzbekistan, Sweden, Armenia, Moldova, Romania, Azerbaijan, North Korea, Greece, Bahrain, Ireland, Jamaica, Poland, Cuba, Finland, Georgia, Italy, Lithuania, Mongolia, Great Britain, Kazakhstan, sorry, and then there's Norway, and the Olympic athletes from Russia. So although we did not allow
that one.
So we did not allow a unified team, but the ISO did allow
the
some Russian athletes
OAR.
the OAR, which were sort of supposed to be drug-free, but in fact one of them still had drugs on them. They're under the banner of...
Oh, that's good.
So yes, an OAR check indeed. So I'm afraid, yes, Russia was up there more than once. Sheldon, it is a loss for you on the battle, but very well played. Maybe we'll see you picked again in future, but for now, thank you very much for playing.
Let's hope so. Goodbye.
All right. Lucario, you are still standing strong and you have cleared that strike from the board.
Yeah, I was worried a bit there. I thought it was...
Just a bit. Right, let's get going again. Where you go next?
Let's try bingo, please.
Bingo! Will this be a bingo for you? Let's find out. Which bingo number has a traditional call derived from the general laxative pill given by doctors to World War II soldiers as a cure-all? 10 seconds.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 16.
Yep.
Yes, it worked.
Yep, that kind of tactic does work if you know it is a low number. Yeah, doctor's orders number 9. It was a laxative given to soldiers.
Digit number, but I couldn't remember which one it was.
That's fair enough. You can do that in this game. Unfortunately, you don't get extra money for it, but you do at least avoid the strike happening. 88 questions you've seen so far, which is also a bingo call. I don't know if it's a particular question, but it is certainly a bingo call. So 12 questions away from a full 100 personal questions. Where are you going next?
Can I go bingo again, please?
You can indeed go bingo. Question. Filmed in his Atlantic City casino, what tycoon appeared in the debut episode of the US version of Bob's Full House? 10 seconds.
Trump.
Yes, it is. Donald Trump. The Hotel Casino and Marina has been the Golden Nugget Atlantic City since 2011. Another 1,000 on the board makes it 63,000 now.
Okay.
And 11 away from the 100.
Man in the Moon, please.
Man in the Moon. Question. Noah and Lot are two of the men mentioned in The Moon, the 54th surah of which religious text? 10 seconds.
The Quran, the Torah,
It is indeed the Quran, yes. Another 1,000 on the board makes it 64,000. It's literally the $64,000 question. Yes, references to other game shows. And that's 90 questions you've seen so far, so 10 away from making it a century of questions just for yourself. Where are you going next?
I will take Ladies Man, please.
Ladies Man. Question is, which legendary ladies' man is the subject of 2 1787 operas with music by Giuseppe Jazzaniga and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? 10 seconds.
Casanova, Don Giovanni, Don Juan, Don... Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes.
Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absolutely right, yes. Don Giovanni, absol Not your first answer, so nothing extra added, but it is avoiding a strike. Very well played. And another pick.
Can I go back to bingo, please?
Back to the bingo. Question. If you mark off the sun on your tabler when the caller says the coat for the poor, you'd be playing a bingo variant from which country? 10 seconds.
India, Israel, the USA, Canada, Germany, Russia, China.
Oh, you were jumping all over the shop. I was hoping you were going to sit in the right place, but you did not. Anyone in chat? Anyone in chat want to offer here? Not Egypt. No, not Egypt. Yes, Oni is right. It was Mexico. The Mexican Loteria Tabla. The numbers are associated with colourful pictures of objects. So rather than naming the object outright, the caller might allude to it, e.g. the one who dies by the mouth for a fish. Okay? So it's sort of, descriptions of things rather than the things themselves. There is a strike on the board. You need to get rid of that strike. So what are you going to be doing? Where are you going?
Yeah, let's go fair play, please.
Fair play? Question mark. Question is, after his 7 Tour de France wins were rescinded, Lance Armstrong confessed to doping in an interview with which talk show host in 2013? 10 seconds.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yep. On the nose once again. Stripped of his 7 consecutive Tour de France wins from 1999 to 2005 after the doping allegations came to light. Clear the strike, get an extra 1,000, makes it $65,000. And you're 7 away from your personal century.
Okay. Man in the Moon, please.
Man in the Moon. Question. In Japanese folklore, which animal is said to be found on the moon pounding mochi in his pestle? 10 seconds.
A rabbit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, first answer, absolutely right. Yeah, a rabbit on the moon pounding mochi in his pestle. Another 1,000 added to your total, $66,000 now, and 6 away from your century.
Okay.
What next?
I'm not a fan of the works of Shakespeare, I don't think, but I need to start it at some point, so I'll go for that while I've got...
Okay, the works of Shakespeare. Question. Which title character says, "The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king when trying to ascertain the guilt of his father's killer"? 10 seconds.
Hamlet.
Yes.
Macbeth. Yep.
It is Hamlet, yes. He isn't entirely certain that his uncle King Claudius killed Hamlet's father, so this quote shows that he's going to test Claudius's guilt. Another right answer, and again, first given answer, 67,000 now your total, 5 away from your personal century. My good God. So where are you going? I mean, even you're saying you don't like Shakespeare, and yet you got a right on that.
It's about the questions, if you know them, then...
That's true. They're only easy if you know the answer, yes. Absolutely.
A lot of guesses as well here. Okay, let's try Shakespeare again, please.
Going to Shakespeare again. Introduced to Japan in 1973, which board game's name was inspired by the conflict between the black and white characters in a Shakespeare tragedy? 10 seconds.
Othello.
It is indeed, yes. Name was patented by Goro Hasegawa, who marketed a commercial version of the classic game Reversi. But you get the right answer there. 68,000 now in your personal bank and 4 away from a personal century. My good God.
Okay, can I go back to bingo, please?
Oh, I suppose you can, yes. Question. Due to be hosted by Adil Ray in 2020, the son of which entertainer hosted the nationally networked UK version of Lingo in 1988? 10 seconds.
I have no idea. Bob Hope, Bruce Forsyth. No.
Unlucky there. Strike on the board. Anyone in chat know this one? Yeah, we invoked the lingo there, Lingo Medic, yes. Anyone want to guess? Have we got Richard still goes in answer? No. Paul Daniels, Hodder's absolutely on the money there. Yeah, Paul Daniels. The person in question is Martin Daniels. We were just asking the son of which entertainer, the entertainer being Paul Daniels. So that is a strike of the board for you, Lucario. But, I mean, you're proving yourself to be an amazing player here, so you should have no problem in clearing that strike.
Well, we'll see. Can I go fair play, please?
Last one in fair play. Here's the question. Resulting in a 2-month suspension for bet fixing, Sutton goalkeeper Wayne Shaw was caught on camera against Arsenal eating a what? 10 seconds.
A pie, a sausage roll.
Yeah, pie or pasty is absolutely fine, yeah. Someone apparently had a bet on Wayne Shaw doing this action, so hearing about this, Shaw played along so that the bet would be paid out. My God. We clear the strike, add another 1,000 to your total. It is now a very nice total indeed. Nice. $69,000 in your personal bank. And 2 away from personal century. You're guaranteed to see a century.
Nice. Okay, right. Let's go Dr. Seuss, please.
Dr. Seuss. Question. Another pseudonym for Dr. Seuss shortened his forename to Theo and reversed his real surname, which was what? 10 seconds.
Guy Sell.
Yes, it is indeed, yes. Dr. Seuss went by a litany of pen names, including Theo Lucieg, Theo Frastus Seuss, and Rosetta Stone. Guys, all the answer we're looking for, though, gets you another 1,000, and we ruin that nice, and we go to $70,000. This is it. This is your 100th question.
Okay, let's make it a good one. I'll go World's Fair, please.
World's Fair 100th question is... New York's Chrysler Building is an example of which art style introduced at the 1925 Exposition Internationale des Arts Décoratifs et Industriels Modernes. 10 seconds.
Art Deco.
It is indeed, and that is it. 100 questions. Frickin' 100 questions. Applaud that man. Applaud that man for 100 questions successfully survived. And we had an extra 1,000 for that one. 71,000 on the bank for you now. Yes, indeed, it was Art Deco or Art Décoratif. Ton up, as Quiddy Dan says. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So, the next thing is, can you get to 200 questions?
Can I get to 200? Okay.
Can you get to 100,000 in your bank would be another question, really, to answer. There are still 32 questions in this 50 to play out, though. So, where are you going next?
Let's try double acts.
Let's try double acts. Another regular question, here it is. 1990s film adaptation of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead was the first and only film to be directed by which famous playwright? 10 seconds.
Pinter, Stoppard,
yes.
Bennett.
Tom Stoppard is the answer, yeah. Co-writing the 1998 film Shakespeare in Love as well. A right answer, but not your first given answer. So that's now 101 questions. We're still going. Still no strikes on the board and we're still going.
Okay. In the funny pages, please.
In the funny pages, your question is... In Calvin and Hobbes, Calvin's long-suffering teacher shares a name with which plant used to flavour absinthe? 10 seconds.
Wormwood.
Absolutely correct, yes. Occasionally touching on philosophical matter within the light-hearted strip, its title characters are named for theologian John Calvin and philosopher Thomas Hobbes. Another 1,000 added to your total makes it $72,000. And we play on.
Can I go funny pages again, please?
You can indeed. Another question is, rat, pig, zebra and goat are some of the cynical citizens of which comic strip named after a quotation from Matthew 7:6? 10 seconds.
Pearls Before Swine. The Far
You gave
Side.
me the full title, absolutely right, yes. I would have just accepted Pearls, but you gave me the full title. So that's another 1,000 in your bank. Whew. This is just amazing. It really is amazing play, this.
Well, I'm bound to get some questions that trip me up, or some battles or something like that soon. I'll carry on as far as I can. Let's go. Culinary traditions, please.
Culinary traditions we've not touched yet. Now we are. Here is your first question in culinary traditions. What annual American tradition benefited pumpkin in 2008 and drumstick in 2017, among other creatures? 10 seconds.
The pardoning of the turkeys and the...
Yes! Absolutely, yeah. The presidential turkey pardon is exactly what we're looking for there. Only really became a tradition under George H.W. Bush, curiously. Also, is this well known enough abroad? Well, apparently so. Lucario knows it. I think Americans would get it, but couldn't speak for anyone else, according to this factual information. Well, there you go. Proof there for you, Clive of Legend. Another 1,000 added, 74,000 your total. And we still continue on.
Oh, okay. Man in the Moon, please.
Man in the Moon. Another question. Co-discoverer of a comet that crashed into Jupiter in 1994, which American geologist had his ashes carried to the moon on a probe? 10 seconds.
A Shoemaker, Levy.
Eugenie Shoemaker, absolutely, yeah. In a sense, this makes him a genuine man in the moon, according to the factoids, yes. Comet Shoemaker Levy 9 collided with Jupiter in July of 94 and was our first direct observation of solar system objects colliding. Another 1,000 added makes it 3/4 of 75,000 now your total. We're getting into really crazy territory with the money. 105 questions you've now seen.
Okay, Ladies man, please.
Ladies man. Finally, we get a special question to come up. It's a top 10 challenge. So let's find someone to possibly play this top 10 challenge. It is Itogi. Itogi, get yourself in here if you would like to play in this top 10 challenge. Well, it depends actually. If Lucario would like to give you the chance to play it. So, Lucario, it is a top 10 challenge.
I need a 10-second break, I think. I'll let Itogi play this one.
Okay, so you're offering Itogi the floor because you've just been on here for so long now. I mean, it's a legitimate strategy, I guess, because you could certainly be earning, just sort of get yourself stressed out over lots of... lots of answering. So, Itogi, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to 500 Questions. You join us here at question 274. You have been given the chance to answer this top 10. Are you ready to see the question, Itogi? Are you ready to give me some answers?
Probably. So let's start.
Probably. All right. Good luck to you, Itogi. Here's your question. Name 5 of the 10 celebrities whose wax figures are shown in the music video for Kanye West's Famous, excluding himself and Taylor Swift. 15 seconds, Itogi.
Princess Elizabeth, Michael Jackson. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know.
Oh no. Sorry, none of those coming up there. Lucario, would you have had any of those answers?
No, I don't think so. I've no idea.
Okay. Chat, any clues at all from you? Just any names at all? Do you think that may have been listed here? Donald Trump on the list? Yes, Sheldon, that was. Britney Spears is not on the list. No. Kim Kardashian is on the list. George Washington, not on the list. Obama, no. Hillary Clinton, no. Let's quickly go over the list itself. So that does mean Itogi has a lost. So Lucario takes the win. The answers were Amber Rose, Anna Wintour, Bill Cosby, Caitlyn Jenner, Chris Brown, Donald Trump, George W. Bush, Kim Kardashian, Ray J, and the last one was Rihanna. Those were the 10 possible answers we were looking for there. And lucky there, Itogi, unfortunately, did not get the 5 answers we were looking for, so you're going to have to sit back in the audience, I'm afraid, and maybe you'll get called up again later. But for now, thank you very much for playing, and we'll catch you later. And Lucario survived that top 10 challenge by not playing it.
I think I dodged a bullet there. I wouldn't have had any clue on I might have got one from guessing some random famous names, but I don't think I would have got
Fair.
anything more than that.
So you actually made the right call there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We continue on then into question 107 for you, or question 275 for the stream.
Okay. Can I go World's Fair again, please?
World's Fair. It's another top 10 challenger. All the specials are coming up now. Let's pick another player. It is Nata IKH. Nata, just get yourself ready. Ask you the question again, Lucario. Would you like to play this top 10, or do you want Nata to play this top 10?
I will pass this one, please.
Going to pass it on to Nata. Okay. Nata says, hold up. Okay, we are holding up. We shall hold up, Nata, don't worry. Have there been any more donations since I last checked? Nope, Sambai was the last donation. You can continue to donate if you want to. We are well beyond the target I was expecting, but any more donations are certainly welcome. It's a hold up. Everybody get down. Don't hold the up key. Don't do that, though. Nata is the 46th unique player in this game. Oh my goodness. A lot of players, that is. A lot of players that have been through this Discord as well, which is actually a lot more than I was expecting, to be honest. Where are you, Nata? Just sort of taking a brief break here, I would see. So, don't forget you can donate. Donation link is in chat if you say the command !donate. Or you can go to that link there, rb.gy/KAZHBM. That is a shortened link that takes you to the Tiltify page. 100% of the donations you go and donate through the Tiltify page will go directly to Save the Children. Hello there, Nata. Welcome.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello. How you doing? Yeah, good. You?
Doing pretty well.
Cool. Right, you have been nominated to play this top 10. You need to give me 5 of the 10 possible answers up on the board to win it. If you do so, you'll give Lucario a strike. If you fail to do that, then Lucario will take the win. All clear?
Okay.
All right, so this is your question, Nata. Good luck. Here it is. Right. Name 5 of the 10 most recent cities to have hosted an official Bureau International de Exposition World Expo. This list excludes the postponed Dubai Exposition. Nata, 15 seconds. Go.
Paris, Berlin, London, Bangladesh, not Bangladesh, Tokyo, Liberia, Montenegro, not Montenegro, Zagreb, Los Angeles.
Unfortunately not. Cannot accept that. We're looking for cities rather than countries. I think we named some countries in there, but we're looking for cities, I'm afraid. Lucario, do you have any possible answers?
No, I think that was a sort of category I was worrying about, really, because I think they're all over the place usually. So
they are indeed. Got a couple of answers in chat. Milan and Shanghai are on the list, yes. Astana, not on the list. Baku, not on the list. Lisbon, not on the list. Let's quickly go over the actual answers there were. There were Milan, Shanghai, Aichi, Hanover, Seville, Osaka, Montreal, Seattle, Brussels, and also Port-au-Prince as well. Those were the 10 that we were looking for there. That were the most recent cities to host the Bureau International de Exposition. Unlucky there, Nata. I'm afraid did not find the 5 answers we were looking for, so it does mean you're going to have to be sitting back into the audience, and maybe you'll get picked again later on. But thank you very much for joining us.
All right. No problem.
All right. Catch you later. And Lucario, you march on.
Yeah. I'm glad I passed both of those because I would have been with 2 X's, I think, at the moment.
You would have been at this point, yes, if you had played those 2.
Yeah. Can I go double acts, please?
You can indeed. We're picking all the specials now. Triple threat this time, so you're going to need to give me 3 correct answers for the following. If Who's on First and I Don't Give a Darn is shortstop, name 3 of the other infielders in the classic Abbott and Costello sketch. 10 seconds.
What, where, why, he, I, you, how,
You gave me what? That was certainly one of them. There are 3 other possibles there. Anyone in chat know any of the other 3 that we did not call there? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know is definitely on the list, yes. Why not on the list? Tomorrow is on the list, yes. And there's one more that's not been called there. Lingo Menic has called it there. It is today. That was the other one on the list. What? I don't know. Today, tomorrow. Those are the ones we were looking for there. Lucario got me one of those 3, so unfortunately that is a strike on the board. And I haven't done this for a while, actually, but I'm going to do it. So just be sure, don't get 3 wrong in a row. Otherwise, you will be... Just making sure that button still works. So, Lucario, pick another category, please.
Okay. Can I go the works of Shakespeare, please?
The works of Shakespeare, and yeah, you really are picking all the specials. It's now a battle.
Yeah.
Let's get a competitor in here. It is Hallian who's been jumping to and fro in watch along, waiting for their moment, and now it is that moment for Hallian. Get yourself in here, and then we will have this battle on, oh dear, Shakespeare. Hello there, Hallian. Welcome to 500 Questions. How are you doing?
Doing well. What about you?
Yeah, good. I'm good. I'm still doing strong here, going into question 277. How strong are you How strong are you on Shakespeare?
Probably not very.
Well, you need to be, because this is what we're going to be talking about on the battle. Lucario, up to you. Would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
I will follow, please.
You're going to follow. Okay. So, Hallian, you'll be answering first on this question. Name the 10 plays catalogued as histories in Shakespeare's first folio, published in 1623. More information here. This list does not include anonymously published play Edward III, which did not appear in the first folio. Hallian, you're answering first. 5 seconds.
Henry VIII.
Yes.
Henry V.
Yes.
Richard III.
Yes.
Richard II.
Yes.
Henry IV, Part 1.
Yes.
Henry IV, Part 2.
Yes.
King John.
Yes.
Henry VI, Part 1.
Yes. Henry VI, Part 2.
Yes.
Henry VI, Part 3.
It's a complete battle! It's a complete battle! Both players win. It is a tied battle. Well played.
Great
Both
battle.
of you are getting that. I even had here an important note. So if someone were to say just Henry IV or sixth on its own, then I would have to prompt, but I'd only prompt it the once. But you just jump straight in head first with extra information of part 1, part 2, etc. So, I mean, you can't fault that. That is a perfect performance from both of you. So Hallian, you have earned your right to remain as the sideline player. Lucario, you have at least earned your right to not get struck on it. So you lose the strike. Do not get any extra money for it. Hallian, you still stay as the sideline player. So, well. Hallian is a possible competitor here. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Can Hallian take down Lucario? Lucario, you are still in the main seat here with no strikes on the board now. So where do you want to go?
I'll do the works of Shakespeare again, please.
The works of Shakespeare. Question. The longest word used in any Shakespeare play, honorificabilitudinatibus, is spoken by Costard, the court jester, in which comedy? 10 seconds.
As You Like It, All's Well and Ends Well, Twelfth Night, Comedy of Errors, Midsummer Night's Dream, Merry Wives of Windsor.
No, unfortunately not. Hallian, did you know that one?
Measure for Measure? I don't know.
It wasn't that either. Anyone in chat know it? I don't think so.
Love's Labour's Lost?
It is indeed the LLL, yes. Love's Labour's Lost is what we're looking for there as the answer. I'm surprised I managed to jump through that pronunciation with no problems. So If someone doesn't clip that, I will be very angry.
You deserve $1,000 for that.
So there is a strike on the board for you there, Lucario. You do not want to make it 3 in a row, otherwise you will be. There it is.
I will go Man in the Moon, please.
Man in the Moon. Last one in this category. The question is... Thrill seekers at Disneyland Paris were once able to whiz past a face similar to Georges Méliès's Man in the Moon on which attraction? 10 seconds.
Space Mountain.
Absolutely right, yes. A Trip to the Moon is the famous 1902 French short film where a capsule hits the man on the moon in the eye. But correct answer there with Space Mountain. Clear the strike at 1,000. Now up to $78,000. And 111 questions you have personally seen so far out of our 500. Where are you going next?
Culinary traditions, please.
Culinary traditions. Question. At Cooper's Hill in Gloucestershire, lunatics regularly risk life and limb in pursuit of what foodstuff weighing 7 to 8 pounds? 10 seconds.
Cheese.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Cheese rolling, absolutely. And apparently, due to police intervention, fake cheese logs were used for the 2013 event, and actual cheese was used again from 2014 onwards, so that didn't last long. Another 1,000 on the board makes it 79,000. You're only one more correct answer given first for $80,000 in your bank, which is just ludicrous. So ludicrous.
Okay, can I finish off bingo, please?
Oh, can you finish off bingo? I guess you can, yes. Question. In the board game Scrabble, how many bonus points are scored for a quote-unquote bingo when all 7 tiles are played in one turn? 10 seconds.
50, 10, 20, 25, 30.
It is indeed 50, yes. And according to this extra info, the highest possible legal score on a first turn is Muzjiks, spelt Muzjiks, for a total of 128 points. The more you know. Another 1,000 added makes it $80,000 in your bank.
Okay.
Only $20,000 away from making it six-figure territory. Six-figure territory.
right.
Am I even mentioning that right? That's just weird. It's just weird. And we keep going. We keep going still.
Funny pages, please.
In the funny pages. Question. Jim Davis said he looked at his work differently after discovering a popular webcomic that removes which of his characters from every panel? 10 seconds.
Garfield, John, Odie.
It is Garfield, yes. Garfield minus Garfield. It's so hilarious. Go and look them up if you haven't seen them before. Garfield minus Garfield is just so hilarious. Another 1,000 added to the board. 81,000, 114 questions seen so far. 18 questions left in this 50. Where are you going next?
Ladies man, please.
Ladies man. Question. Giacomo Girolamo were the first 2 names of which famous ladies man, notably portrayed by David Tennant and Heath Ledger? 10 seconds.
Casanova.
It is indeed Casanova. No faults there. Another 1,000 added makes it 82,000, and another pick.
Ladies man again, please.
We're continuing on with ladies man. Question. Who is thought to have sired at least 6 different children with Marina Wheeler, Helen McIntyre, and most recently, Carrie Simmons? 10 seconds.
Boris Johnson.
Absolutely right, yes. Specifically 4 with Wheeler, 1 from an extramarital affair with McIntyre, and 1 with Simmons, his current partner. Those are just the known ones, this also said in the factoids information. Another 1,000 added, 83,000 your total, and another question to pick.
Let's go ladies man again, please.
Finishing off ladies man, question. Which female artist, after reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1999, failed to do so again until her 2008 song Womanizer? 10 seconds.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this question info. The temptation fill the answer field with "It's Britney, bitch" is almost overwhelming. Thanks, Clive. Another 1,000 on the board. 84,000 now your total. And another question.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Calling Dr. Seuss question. Which Dr. Seuss-inspired film was named Worst Excuse for an Actual Movie, All Concept, No Content at 2004's Golden Raspberry Awards? 10 seconds.
Cat in the Hat, the Lorax.
It is the Cat in the Hat, yes. A special award for that year, such was the quality on show, it says here.
I think I was traumatised by that film when I was younger.
Same.
And we continue on. 14 questions left in this 50. Where next?
Okay. World's Fair, please.
World's Fair. Question. The 1964 New York World's Fair introduced what classic Disney ride with a theme tune claimed to be the most played song in history? 10 seconds.
It's a small, small world.
It is indeed a small world after all. That's been in my head for, I don't know, too long. I need to get it out of my head, but I can't. 86,000 banked. Next question will be your 120th question that you have seen.
Wow,
it shall be.
Double acts, please.
Double acts. Another regular question. Which British presenting duo played themselves in a cameo for 2003's Love Actually before starring in the 2006 film Alien Autopsy? 10 seconds.
Ant and Dec.
Yes, indeed. Can you give me the full titles? Just out of curiosity.
They're named. Anthony
yeah, they're full
McPartlin,
titles, yeah.
Declan Donnelly.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Yeah. Another 1,000 on the board. 87,000 out of 120 questions. And marching on, we still do.
Okay, culinary traditions, please.
Culinary traditions. Question. Boiled in the urine of prepubescent boys, the virgin boy egg has been a traditional springtime dish of a city in what country for centuries? 10 seconds.
China, Japan, Russia.
It is indeed China. Traditional dish in the city of literally Dongyang. Locals claim it prevents heat stroke among other health benefits. Another right answer. Another 1,000 on the board. $88,000 now in your bank. 12,000 away from making it six-figure territory. No. How is this possible?
Okay.
11 questions left in this 50.
In the funny pages, please.
In the funny pages is a battle. Hallian, you're stepping back up again. It is another battle. Are we going to get another perfect battle? Let's find out. In the funny pages is the category. Lucario, would you like to lead or follow?
I'll follow, please.
Going to follow again. So, does mean Hallian, you're going to be answering first on this question. Aside from Charlie Brown, name the 10 main characters of the Peanuts comic strip. This is as per the official website's characters page. Hallian, first answer, 5 seconds.
Patty.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Lucy.
Yep.
Snoopy.
Yes.
Linus.
Yep.
Pigpen.
Nina. Yep.
Marcy.
Yes.
Woodstock.
Yes.
Schroeder.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Sally.
It is! Another perfect battle! Just, my God! Who we got up here at the moment? Just what? 2 perfect battles in a row is just unbelievable. So, Hallian, you've earned your right to stay where you are, and Lucario, unfortunately, you do not get anything special other than just our gratitude for completing that battle
enough.
with Hallian.
That's fine by me.
And we continue marching on. 10 questions left in this 50.
Okay. Can I go double axe again, please?
Double axe again, yes. Question. Following his divorce in 1975, which singer became a California congressman while his recent ex-wife continued her singing career? 10 seconds.
Sinatra. Who else? There's your Nas.
Ooh, strike on the board. Hallian, would you have any clues there?
Gene Autry, maybe?
No, not there, but Chat has got it, though. Sonny Bono was the answer we're looking for there. Sonny Bono, or Salvatore Philip Bono. Cher was the second of his 4 wives. He died in a skiing accident in 1998. His 4th wife, Mary Whittaker, succeeded him in his House of Representatives role. So that is a strike on the board for Lucario. Not many questions left to pick from, so this might be a possible in here for Hallian. But Lucario, you still have the pick of the category.
I will go Dr. Seuss, please.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no, it's this one. It's a battle. Battle number 3 between Lucario and Hallian. Oh, the proofers know what's coming up. I know what's coming up. It's just, Okay, good luck to both of you is all I'll say. Lucario, would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
I will follow again, please.
Going to follow again. So, Hallian, you will be answering first in this battle. Name the 50 words used in Green Eggs and Ham, a book famously written on a bet. Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham famously originated from a bet that he could not write a book using 50 words or less, a bet that he has won. So any of the 50 words in Green Eggs and Ham. Hallian, you are first to answer. 5 seconds.
Eggs.
Yes.
I.
Yes.
They.
I'm just holding for a moment because there's people subscribing, distracting me, but you said they, which is correct.
Do.
Yes.
Box.
Yes.
Not.
Yes.
Sam.
Yes.
Like.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Green.
Yes.
A.
Yes.
And.
Yes.
Wood.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Rain.
Yes.
Am.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Mouse.
Yes.
Goat.
Yes.
Car.
Yes.
B.
Yes.
House.
Yes.
Let.
Yes.
Train.
Yes.
Or.
Yes.
Man. Could.
Yes.
Anywhere.
Yes.
Dark.
Yes.
Boat.
Yes.
Say.
Yes.
Thank.
Yes.
Could. We had could.
Unfortunately, we have already had could.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That is a duplicate answer. But you got through 31 freaking answers. It's just amazing. You got through that while sort of seemingly randomly picking words. But Jesus Christ, well played to both of you there. And because Lucario got that one wrong, Hallian, you are still in play. You're still in play as a sideline player after all of that. And my God, my face was so focused on this list of 50 words. I'm just like, oh, help me. But well played. 31 out of 50 on that is just a phenomenal performance. Let's just resolve the board. Now, Lucario, you are in danger territory. You are on 2 strikes. Yeah. If you get another one wrong, that does mean then you are absolutely gone. So, Hallian, we'll be picking in a moment, but let's quickly look at the list of answers that's going to fly by your screen because there's 50 of them. You also could have said R. Eat, fox, good. If in, may, me, on. See, so, that, the, them, there. Try, will, with. Those are the ones you missed. Everything else you got absolutely on the nose. Whew. Wowzers. Wowzers, as G.I.S. is saying, we are indeed at DEFCON 1. 2 strikes on the board for Lucario. Hallian, this is your time to strike now. You get to decide the next category. I mean, there's only 8 questions left. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories to pick from here. But which shall it be?
Well, recent history tells me I should pick double axe.
I mean, that's what it looks like on the board. You want to go for double axe?
Yep.
Okay. Ha! But you're not here. It's a battle! Oh my God, this backloading battles is ridiculous. Okay, so you're both back in play. Here's the sitch, though. If Lucario wins this battle, then we finally say goodbye to Hallian. If Hallian wins the battle, then we finally say goodbye to Lucario. If we get another tie, then both of them still sit where they are, and we reset the strikes as if nothing happened.
Okay.
So, here comes the next battle, this time on double axe. And again, Lucario, you get to decide, would you like to lead or follow?
I will follow and wish Hal all the best.
And good luck, have fun.
Follow it shall be. So, Hallian, you'll be answering first on this question. Allegro and 10 other musicals are included on the 12-CD Rodgers and Hammerstein The Complete Broadway Musicals box set. Name them. Additionally, this list does not contain the review known as A Grand Night for Singing. Hallian, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
The Sound of Music.
Yes.
South Pacific.
Yes.
The King and I.
Yes.
Flower Drum Song.
Yes.
Oklahoma.
Yes.
Carousel.
Yes.
South Pacific.
No! South Pacific is not up there. It is. We've already answered it, though. It's a duplicate answer. So I'm afraid, Hallian, that is it for you. That was such a great performance, though.
Great game.
Such a great performance from Hallian there, but that does mean, finally, we reset the strikes. Lucario gets another 1,000 on the board, makes it 89,000, and unfortunately we now finally say goodbye to Hallian, but that was an amazing performance on all of those battles, literally all of those battles. Let's look at the answers that you did miss, though. Cinderella, Me and Juliet, Pipe Dream, and finally, you missed off State Fair. Those
and I was going to say State Fair too, but something's telling me to say South Pacific again.
Unlucky. So, valiant effort, absolutely amazing effort from both players there. Hallian, unfortunately, just could not get in at that time. Oh my God. But maybe you'll get picked later on in the stream, although it is becoming less and less likely as we come closer and closer to the 500 questions total. But thank you very much, Hallian, for playing. That was amazing. We'll hopefully see you later.
Thank you.
And Lucario, that was question number 125 for you.
I would have been
89,000 in the 89,000 in the bank. 7 questions left in this 50. Okay. No more strikes on the board. They have been cleared after winning that battle.
Phew, okay.
And the game continues.
And the game continues. Okay, right.
Oh my god.
Let's just start back up with culinary traditions, please.
All right, so let's do that then. Question. What nation makes over 1 million cream buns, about 3 per person, for the Bolidars holiday 2 days before Ash Wednesday? 10 seconds.
Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Iceland, Finland.
Yep, Iceland is the answer. 2 days before Ash Wednesday, children wake their parents by bashing them with colourful sticks and shouting "bolla, bolla, bolla," for which they are to be rewarded with cream buns, apparently. Okay. Right answer, but not the first answer given, so no more cash, but no more strikes. So keep going.
World's Fair, please.
World's Fair. Question. Which book by Eric Larson blends the tale of H.H. Holmes's Murder Hotel with the creation of the 1893 World Columbian Exposition? 10 seconds.
I don't think I can name anything by Eric Larson. Nope, I'll take the strike.
No answers at all. Anyone from chat have a clue on this one? You did say this was going to be your sort of downfall category. Luckily, you've been able to work around it for this game. Effrontery, you've got a couple of the words, just not in the right order. Yes, it's the devil in the White City is what we're looking for there. The devil in the White City. Well done for plucking at least those 2 words out there, Effrontery. Lucario, that is 1 strike on the board. We do not want to make it 3 in a row. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions left in this 50 before we get another break, and then we'll see the next 50 to play. What's it going to be, Lucario?
Culinary traditions, please.
Finishing off. So put words in the right order. Finishing off culinary traditions. Question. Every Christmas, competitors carve elaborate scenes out of what oversized vegetable for Mexico's Noche de Rabanos event? 10 seconds.
Pumpkin, radish, yam, potatoes.
Radish
squash.
is the right answer there, yes. In this case here, well, noche is sort of, I guess, night, and rabanos is the Spanish word for radishes. Getting it right, not the first answer, but we clear that strike. That's the more important thing. 128 questions you've seen so far. 4 left in this 50. You can pick from World's Fair, Shakespeare, Dr. Seuss, or the Funny Pages.
World's Fair, please.
World's Fair it shall be. Question. Standing at a height of 264 feet, which amusement park staple made its debut in June of 1893 at the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago? 10 seconds.
Ferris wheel.
Yes, absolutely is the Ferris wheel. Yes, well played. Another 1,000 on the board makes it 90,000 into your bank. Just 10,000 away from 6-figure territory.
Okay.
And if you get through one more question correctly, then you're guaranteed to see the next 50. And before we do that, I've just heard noises, which means that Kazvez has gifted a sub to Hallian. Also, before all of that madness with the battles, there were some other subscriptions going on. Let me catch those. JB Henry was a subscriber with Prime. Ryan CDN subscribing with Prime. And everything caught up on the subscriptions, I think. Yes, everything is caught up. Thank you for all the subscriptions, everyone. As I mentioned earlier, all the stuff that I'm getting from subs and bits this stream, I'll be putting towards the charity. But thank you very much for all of that. And we are going back to you, Lucario.
Can I go Shakespeare, please?
Shakespeare, yes. Triple threat! So it's not quite a battle, but it is a specialist question. 3 correct answers in 10 seconds, and you get yourself another $3,000 to your total. Here comes the question. Name the Shakespeare plays on which the musicals The Boys from Syracuse, Kiss Me Kate, and West Side Story were based. 10 seconds.
Romeo and Juliet, Taming of the Shrew, Love Label Lost, All's Well That Ends Well, Comedy of Errors.
Yes! Comedy of Errors!
Yeah. Wow.
Just in time there. Perfect. Yes. That's another 3,000 added to your bank, makes it $93,000 after seeing 130 questions. You're guaranteed to see the next 50 after the break, of course, when it happens in 2 questions' time. But you are at least guaranteed to see it for 1 question at the very least. So you have left to play now the Funny Pages or Dr. Seuss. Which would you like to play now?
I'll do funny pages, please.
Funny pages. Question. Study found kids ate more veggies after watching which cartoon character who got his powers in comics by rubbing Bernice the Whiffle hen? 10 seconds.
Oh, I don't know. Popeye.
Yes, he got there in the end. Yes, Popeye the Sailor Man. Another 1,000 added makes it 94,000. Can you get to 95,000 by the end of this 50? Well, let's find out. The last question is Dr. Seuss. And here it is. Here's the question. Dr. Seuss's adult book, subtitled The True Facts Concerning History's Barest Family, featured 7 sisters named after which lady of legend? 10 seconds.
And Lady Godiva, Boudica.
Yep, it is Lady Godiva. That is another 1,000 added, makes it 95,000 after 132 questions that you've seen so far. And we are now 60% of our way through our 500 questions. This is just an unbelievable performance. It is the end of 100, so we're going to get another break. So we'll have another 10-minute break. So it's currently 7:30. We will rejoin the action at 7:50, so in 10 minutes time from now. Get yourself a drink, get yourself some food, go to the toilet if you need to, go and feed some cats if you need to do that as well. And we will continue on with 500 questions right after our 10-minute break.